This was nothing more than a warning shot with a fake gun. Now it all comes down to what the jury believes. Throughout the trial, prosecutors painted a picture of betrayal, saying A$AP Rocky, whose real name is Rakim Mayers, shot twice at Terrell Efron, a former childhood friend turned adversary. Efron, better known as A$AP Relly, claims he was grazed by one of those bullets and later turned in 2 shell casings as evidence. Rocky's defense argued the shots came from a starter pistol, a prop that never held real ammunition. Witnesses, including a fellow A$AP mob member and Rocky's tour manager, backed that claim, but with no gun recovered and surveillance footage too grainy to be definitive, jurors are left to weigh conflicting testimony. A$AP Rocky's tour manager testified for the defense.
No gun recovered. And that shit, all you know what I'm saying? How that shit gonna look to a jury? If it was a prop gun, nigga, bring it in. If I'm sitting there and the nigga lying on me, and I know for sure, like, nigga, I ain't had no real gun, nigga, that what you already know. I'm turning that bitch in, like, nigga, this what the fuck it was. And then nigga talking about shell casings. Damn. They must not ain't got no prints on them shell. I mean, yeah. I mean, you can have prints on them shell cases for real. But, that's why,
He gave A$AP Rocky the prop gun, and it was for a music video shoot.
Do you know where Rocky got the prop that he carried on? Yes, he got it from that video shoot. How do you know that? I was on set and I handled it there. I see tape. I did see tape, yes.
Meanwhile, A$AP Rocky's longtime partner, global superstar Rihanna, has been seen in court supporting him for closing arguments. Riri even showing up with the couple's 2 young children, according to reports from inside the courtroom. And
nigga brought them kids to make it look good. I feel that. Or I don't know how where they in LA or New York. I don't know how some of that shit work, but I know in some damn courts they don't let you leave that motherfucker. You get found guilty, nigga, you going in custody right there. It ain't no go get your affairs in order, none of that shit, boy. You going behind that door. They gonna be like, come over here with us. Yeah, nigga, you go behind that door, nigga, it's a wrap.
Biggest question, who do jurors believe? One thing jurors won't have to consider is A$AP Rocky's testimony himself. He never actually took the stand.
And then that's two, that right there too. Cause I'm Mr. Take It to Trial. I'm not even gonna lie. From the small shit to the big shit, I'm Mr. Take It to Trial, nigga. And I done been to jail for hella times for shit I ain't even do. Like, no bullshit. Shit, I live in Georgia right now. I'm from Chicago, but I stay in Georgia. And, nah, nigga, down south, nigga, especially where I've resided at, you know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers, jail first, questions later. Work that shit out in court.
Back out here live, he could face up to 24 years in prison. He could have taken a plea deal of just 6 months. The media is standing by to hear what that verdict is, whether A$AP Rocky will face time in prison. We're live here in downtown Los Angeles. Jennifer McGraw, KTLA 5 News.
Okay, so they in fucking LA with that shit. But 180 days, the fuck is that, like 6 months? I think. Let me see, 30, 60, 120, another 60. Yeah, that's like 6 months. Nigga, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, that's, now, A$AP Rocky, he never, like, buddy from Harlem, New York, he never, like, you know what I'm saying, I ain't never, like, pictured him as, like, or considered him as, like, a nigga in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Buddy always made dope-ass music, but he never seemed like no hardcore-ass nigga, whatever the fuck, how a lot of these other motherfuckers do, but it's different generations and shit. But, damn, you know what I'm saying? 6 months, if you know you did that shit, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to risk it. 6 months, nigga. Go ahead and do that shit. Knock that shit out. But it's weird. It ain't weird, but it leave motherfuckers skeptical because if you ain't taking a stand, you probably did that shit. If a nigga don't take the stand and explain the story himself, buddy probably guilty. You know what I'm saying? Low key. The motherfucker probably did that shit in some form or fashion. What the victim stating is probably true, nonetheless. When I went to trial, Like, let me see. So I went to trial once. I went to trial once, and any other time I ain't take no pleas. The motherfuckers, they'd end up dropping the cases or dismissing it. No price. You know what I'm saying? Where they'll drop it right there, but they got like up to a year to bring it back up if new evidence occurs, in which they don't got no fucking evidence. Cause nigga, I ain't do it. You feel me? They be wanting you to cop out for real. That, you know what I'm saying? So when it come down to, you know what I'm saying, certain shit, if you get charged with certain shit, if you know you ain't do that shit, don't cop out just to get out of jail. Cause that shit gonna be on your record, and you liable to get and more bullshit down the line because of that. Because you got that on your record, they might double your time. They gonna be like, oh, you got this previous shit. Nah, bro, fight that shit every time. You ain't do that shit, stand on that shit. Stand up for yourself and play the law game how it's played. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, man. I ain't never took no motherfucking plea for no shit I didn't do. I rarely even took a fucking plea. I took a plea one time on a motherfucking on a family violence shit. I had a fight with one of my brothers, and police got called and shit, and cause we family and we've lived together at a point in time, they just hit me with a family violence. But shit, I'm a licensed gun owner. So you a licensed gun owner, you can't have no family violence. They talking about, nigga, I can't have no guns. I gotta surrender my guns and my gun license, bitch, motherfucker. What? Got me fucked up. Nah, nigga. I'm like, nah. I ain't accept this shit. And I could have beat that shit because my brother he came to court like the first 2 times, but the last time around, the nigga ain't coming to court. You know what I'm saying? And I could have motherfucking beat that shit. I could have been like, nah. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't want to risk losing my gun license because I did hit that nigga. We did fight. You know what I'm saying? It was video evidence and shit like that. But if you ain't got no victim or no witness coming to court, it don't matter. But so I copped out on the plea on a disorderly conduct. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck happened with that shit? Did I do some time? I was in jail. Shit, I bonded it out. But I think I just got probation, pay my fines and shit, take an anger management class. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, some community service, and I was done with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Over with. But anything else, hell nah. I took that shit to trial, boy. And them judges like, you could face up to 20 years. You know what I'm saying? It was aggravated assault type shit and all that other shit. Motherfuckers lied on me. I'm like, hell nah. They try to give me every plea in a motherfucking book down to a disorderly conduct, nigga. A misdemeanor. They charged me with some felony. My bond was like 25 bands plus some other shit. So it was like damn near $30,000 with my what I had to pay to get out of jail. But they tried to drop it all the way down to a misdemeanor, nigga. And I'm like, nah, I ain't do it. So we ended up going to trial. Them liars, they got up on the stand. Motherfucker got caught lying. I took the stand and I told my side. And I let them know what happened for real. And shit, jury came back not guilty. You know what I'm saying? So shit, what y'all think, man? Y'all think A$AP Rocky getting out of jail, or not getting out of jail, but y'all think he gonna go to jail? They gonna find him guilty or not guilty, man? What y'all think, man? Get in the comments and let me know something. You know what I'm saying? I'm out this bitch. Peace.